There's a quote that says, give me 100% and I'll give you 110% back. But if you give me 99%, you're not getting anything back. My expectation for myself is to always give everything I have to the task in front of me, to the person in front of me, in everything I do. If that is my expectation for myself, it must be my expectation for you as well. If you don't give me your all, you don't deserve my all. The way I see it, if you don't give me your all, you don't deserve anything. I don't care if you're scrubbing the toilets. You do it with the intention to scrub it better than anyone before you. That attitude will always lead to growth and future success. It doesn't matter what task you're doing, what job you are doing, or who you are talking to. Be there fully and show up to the best of your ability. Giving your all every time as a habit, as your intention, will lead to great things in every area of your life. Those who do the minimum will never be rewarded with maximum benefits. If you're only putting in the minimum effort required in your job, you don't deserve a pay raise. And you won't get one. Raises come to those who give their all, those who go above and beyond. Successful people notice those who have the desire to do better. It's not the talent or the ability that will see you rise up the ranks. It is desire. It is the willingness to get better. And you can only get better if you're giving your all every single time. If you're only doing what is required to pass the test, you'll never be the best in your field. The best give 100%, not 51% or 65%. Never the minimum, always their personal maximum. To give your all in everything you do starts with intention. It starts as a mindset, but you can, over time, with repetition, develop it into a habit. It's a habit you might want to develop because it's the only way you're going to meet the you that has fulfilled your true potential. Don't think your mediocre efforts go unnoticed. Mediocre effort blocks everyone important who would otherwise be interested in helping you move forward. Do not put in half the effort unless you are happy with half of the results. If you have any ounce of self-pride, give your best in everything you do and see the results coming your way. Try it for 30 days. 60 days, a year, and notice the extra attention, the praise, the opportunities coming your way because of it. And when your negative habits resurface and you feel like giving less than your best, never forget the quote, give me 100% and you will get 110% back. If you give me 99%, you're not getting anything back.
I heard Ed Milet once say, you're one decision away from a totally different life. And I agree with him. But I want to ask you this. What is that one decision? And the answer is to take complete and total responsibility for everything in your life. And I mean everything. The way that I explain it to people is if my wife were hit and killed by a meteorite, I would take responsibility for that. I would say that that is my fault, not to blame me or to put shame on me, but to remind myself that I'm in control, that there was always something I could have done. Now, I know that that's true, as crazy as that sounds, but I know right now there are a group of people tracking what are called near-Earth objects, making sure that if something like a meteorite is on a collision course with Earth, that they can do something to stop it. Now, even though I know they exist, I've never done anything to help them. I've never given them money or ideas or encouraging words. And I think that's the right answer. I think the likelihood of my wife being killed by a meteorite are virtually zero. But if it happened, I wouldn't waste time saying there was nothing I could have done about it. I know I have made a choice. And at the end of the day, that's the most powerful realization that you can have, that even inaction is a choice. You're deciding every minute what you're going to do with your time, your energies, your intelligence, your focus, all of it. You're deciding how to use it. And your life right now is an exact reflection of the choices you've made, for better or worse. If you love your life, congratulations, you're making the right decisions. And if you hate your life, that's on nobody but you. And that's the best news I can give you. That's the most comforting thing I could say. Why? Because you can do something about it. If it were somebody else's fault, if life were happening to you, if you weren't in control, then there's nothing that you could do to get out of your situation. But the reality is you are in control. Every moment is an opportunity to do something different. And when you make different choices, when you take different actions, when you do different things, you get a different result. There's a reason that Einstein said the very definition of insanity is to do the same thing and expect a different result. So if you want something new for your life, it is very attainable. You can have something new. You can have all of the things that you want, but you're going to have to work your ass off. You're going to have to make the right decisions. And that's a hard thing to face. It's hard to accept that simply wanting it or being a good person or trying isn't enough. But it's not. You've got to work until you find the right answer. You've got to be willing to fail and fumble around until you find the path that actually works. But once you hold yourself to the standard of efficacy, that it actually got you the desired result, then your fumbling is going to be all for nothing because it's not directed at anything. You'll never know if you're hitting the mark if you don't have anything to aim at. But once you have that clarity and you know exactly what you're going for and you accept responsibility for whether or not you're getting there, then everything changes because you have the power. So right now, take your life back right now, no matter what is going on, no matter what has happened to you, no matter what crazy things have befallen you that seem like fate. Take ownership. Don't beat yourself up. Don't waste time feeling badly about it. Just recognize you are far more powerful and capable than you know. And once you take that, once you take the reins of your life, you can make the changes and the decisions that you need to get wherever you want to go. And that truly is the most powerful realization, the most important decision any of us can ever make.